have a chance. Richarlison. Cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In today's match, we're actually going to be doing a round of 32 of the FIFA World Cup 2026 as we have Portugal taking on Croatia. So both these sides had an underwhelming performance in Group K and Group L respectively, starting with Portugal as they had a surprising draw to DR Congo, but then they bounced back smashing Uzbekistan 5-0, but then had a 0-0 draw against Colombia. But to be fair, Colombia are a very good team, so getting a win against Colombia is very difficult. And they also are hoping to actually go further in the competition. While Croatia, on the other hand, they actually did better than Portugal. Yes, they actually lost to England 4-2, but then they actually bounced back, beating Panama and Ghana. But not convincingly, sadly, because Panama, they should have actually beaten them, given the fact that Panama have improved recently, but still, it shouldn't be basically a pushover. They should smash them basically. And Ghana, to be fair, it's a do or die for second place. So that's probably a fair result. But Panama, I'm kind of surprised that Croatia have only won by 1 goal and not by many goals. Yes, they've got more points than Portugal, but to be fair, they shouldn't be actually getting more points because of the performances they had. So this is going to be a real test to see who actually gets a win in this one. And if you haven't noticed, both these sides have actually played against each other 10 years ago, where they played in the Euro 2016 round of 16, where, of course, Portugal got the job done, and they, of course, went on to win the final against France to win their first ever major silverware in international history. Of course, winning the Euro 2016, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, Croatia are looking for revenge if they really have to go further in the competition. But can they do it? We're going to see and find out. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the match to see Portugal take on Croatia. Will it be Ronaldo's Portugal or Modric's Croatia? Tune in to find out. Alright guys, we're here for an exciting round of 32 clash as we have Portugal taking on Croatia. So as you can see, both these sides had history. Go back to Euro 2016 where they played in a round of 16 clash, in which Portugal managed to beat them, and they also went on to win the final against France. So Croatia, they're out for blood here because they had the chance to win their first ever international silverware in 2018, but then they lost to France, in which Portugal actually won against them 2 years back. So now Croatia, they are really in revenge mode. But can they beat Portugal? Or will Portugal be too strong for them? We're going to see and find out. Alright guys, let's take a look at Portugal's starting lineup. Diogo Costa is the man in goal. We can see Nuno Mendes and João Cancelo filling the fullbacks. Fernandes, Vitinha and Neves are of course being the man, the midfielding maestro. And of course, Ronaldo, the main focal point for Portugal. And here are the substitutions for Portugal. And as you can see, Roberto Martinez is the manager here. So as you can see, Portugal, they really want to get their first ever World Cup. Their only problem is they keep on relying on Cristiano Ronaldo, who's actually very old right now. Who is an unk basically. But so are Croatia. They also have an unk, which is Luka Modric. But basically, all I can say is Portugal and Croatia, they've actually had an underwhelming performance at the World Cup. So both these sides, they're really hoping that they can actually turn their their performance around. But as you can see, Croatia's starting lineup, Livakovic is the man in goal. Guardiola and Stanisic are filling the fullbacks. Modric and Kovacic, the best midfielders here for Croatia. And of course, Budimir is the man up top. Zlatko Dalic is the manager. And here are your subs for Croatia. So Portugal and Croatia is coming right up. Who's going to win the match? Who will reach the round of 16? Will it be Portugal or Croatia? Tune in to find out. But looks like, as you can see, Croatia are the ones to kick off first. Kramaric is, of course, taking it. Here's Budimir. Budimir finds Perisic. Perisic with it. Still Perisic. Perisic tries to find the player. I kind of got confused there because of the slick of passing sequence here. But looks like Portugal has it. Here's Rafa Leao. Leao to Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo with it, but what a tackle here. Now here's Ivan Perisic. Perisic to Budimir. Budimir makes a pass to Stanisic. Stanisic to Kramaric. Kramaric to Modric. Modric to Kovacic. Kovacic to Budimir. Budimir to Kramaric. But what an interception here from Vitinha. Now here's Rafa Leao. Leao to Vitinha. Portugal are on the attack here. Bernardo Silva with it, but of course what an interception here from Pongracic. But however, João Neves gets the ball, but Croatia's defense is just too good. Now here's Kramaric. Kovacic with it, of course played for Real Madrid. Basically we've been Ronaldo's teammates. And has also been the same teammate with Modric. Now here's Ivan Perisic. Perisic with it, but what a tackle here from João Cancelo. Yes, João Cancelo might have an off-season under Pep, but he's actually been Portugal's best right back here. Now here's Bruno Fernandes, the player to watch. But Croatia basically have the opportunity, but what a save here from Diogo Costa. Roberto Martinez is of course the manager here for Portugal, as he of course coached Belgium before, who did knock them out earlier in Euro 20. So he's basically trying to earn Portugal some respect. Like try to apologize to the Portuguese, given the fact that he actually knocked them out as a Belgian manager. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting here. But right now Croatia actually has a free kick. And it's actually the captain, Modric, to take it. He goes long, but Cristiano Ronaldo manages to get rid of the Croatians' lethal attack. And now Portugal have it, but Croatia does get the ball. Here's Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic to Kramaric, back to Kovacic. Kovacic with it, Kovacic to Guardiol. Guardiol makes a pass, but what an interception here from Ruben Dias. And now Portugal, they're on the attack. Here's Bernardo Silva. Still Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to João Neves. He finds Silva. Portugal are on the attack, and of course Croatia, they are literally defending for their lives. You got to give some huge credit here to Croatia, because every time when they play, they always play like actual studs. Now here's Kramaric. Kramaric to Guardiol. Guardiol to Budimir. Still Budimir. Budimir to Kovacic. Kovacic to Luka Modric. Luka Modric shoots, but what a save here from Diogo Costa. The Portuguese keeper denies Modric from taking an early lead. Gotta make an easy save from Diogo Costa here. Take a look of an easy save. But it's a corner kick here for Croatia. And what are we seeing here? It's a penalty here for Croatia. It is a penalty for the Croatians. Thanks to an unfortunate handball here from Bernardo Silva. It actually hit his arm there. Hit his shoulder. We don't know if it's a penalty or not. But now Croatia have the opportunity to take the lead over Portugal. And it's Budimir to take the penalty. But can Diogo Costa make a save, or will Budimir take it? Budimir, of course, gives Croatia the lead in just 25 minutes. As now Croatia, they are looking for their 2018 fairy tale run. Thanks to a wonderful penalty goal here from Budimir. Diogo Costa dives the wrong way as Budimir just hits straight middle. But as you can see, Portugal are in huge trouble here because they've been the ones defending and not the ones attacking. But as you can see, Croatia take a huge lead over Portugal, who are supposedly the favorites of this competition. But with the way they're playing, are they actually considered to be the favorites? But anyway, Portugal have already won the corner. Roberto Martinez is thinking of some tricks here, trying to learn from Arsenal. But here's Bruno Fernandes to take the corner. He finds Nuno Mensch. Still Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch with it. Nuno Mensch to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch shoots, but what a savior from Livakovic. Portugal always have trouble whenever they always concede first. Whenever they concede first, they never find their way to get back on their feet. So this is Portugal's main problem. But however, they have the resilience. That's all I can tell you. Bruno Fernandes goes long, but Kramaric takes an easy touch and gets it out of danger. Now here's Ivan Perisic. Perisic with it. Still Perisic. Perisic to Kramaric. But what an interception here from Bernardo Silva as Portugal get this one away. Now here's João Neves. Still João Neves. Neves to Vitinha. Vitinha to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo makes a pass to Rafa Leao. Leao to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes shoots, but what a block here from, I believe it's Pongracic, and Livakovic makes an easy save. So as you can see, 9 minutes to go before we get to half-time. And as you can see, Croatia are on the attack. Kramaric finds Budimir. Budimir shoots, but what a save here from Diogo Costa. Easy save. Well, it's not easy. It was a very threatening one here from Croatia. But it was lucky that Diogo Costa had the reaction and somehow denied it, so that Croatia don't go further. But however, they have a corner kick. Luka Modric goes long. And I thought for sure it was going to be a penalty. But Portugal, this time, they do manage to get out of trouble here. Rafa Leao has it. Leao finds Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to find the play. That was a bad one from Cristiano there. Luka Modric to Budimir. Budimir to Kovacic. Kovacic to Perisic. But it's an offside here from Croatia. I don't know what they were thinking. But to be fair, Croatia, they know what they're doing. Perisic, of course, was the man at fault as he got his feet into an offside territory. So Portugal, they actually have a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo takes the ball. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Rafa Leao. Rafa Leao to Fernandes. Fernandes with it. Still Fernandes. Fernandes shoots. And he scores the equalizing goal here for Portugal. Look at how he sliced the Croatian defense there. He literally sliced and diced the Croatian defense. And he has given Portugal a bit of a lifeline as he slotted past Livakovic to give a huge equalizing goal for the red and green. Roberto Martinez is, of course, to be the man that celebrates because Portugal haven't been at their best until Bruno Fernandes has given them a lifeline. Of course, had a stellar season at Manchester United, breaking the all-time assist in one season. So he, of course, comes clutch for Portugal as he has given a lifeline to the Portuguese. As you can see, 2 minutes of added time here for stoppage. But I think Portugal, they're not interested in going for attack as they can take this scoreline into halftime to see what kind of errors they can fix. But as you can see, halftime as Portugal and Croatia are both tied at 1-1. And who else but Bruno Fernandes to come clutch? Whenever they needed him the most, he always comes clutch for Portugal as he scored the equalizing goal. Halftime, it's Portugal 1, Croatia 1. Alright guys, let's take a look at the match recap here, especially from the first half point of view. So as you can see, Portugal and Croatia both are geared up for a perfect half. And the match didn't disappoint. Croatia were the ones to kick off first, as you can see right here. It was a wonderful effort here from, I believe that was Budimir. But it was a wonderful save here from Diogo Costa. to keep it at 0-0. What a save from the Portuguese keeper. And then it was a wonderful effort here from Luka Modric. It was a simple one from him. But Diogo Costa, man, this man is unbelievable. I'm telling you, this man is unbelievable. But it didn't matter because Budimir did score the penalty goal to give Croatia the lead. And then Portugal had the opportunity to take a chance to score an equalizing goal. But a save from Livakovic kept the Croatians up ahead. And then Croatia, of course, had the opportunity. Budimir, of course, tried to score, but of course Livakovic made it. Diogo Costa made a save. But it didn't matter. Bruno Fernandes has cancelled the lead from Croatia as he scored the equalizing goal. As we reach halftime with both these sides still at 1-1. We're going to take a look at the match facts here. As you can see, Portugal have 3 shots to Croatia's 4 shots. Shooting, as you can see, Portugal 3 shots to target to Croatia's 4 shots to target. So yeah, nothing to be separated at after 45 minutes. Can second half be the difference maker, or will it be the same? We're going to see and find out. Anyway, guys, second half will be coming up shortly, right after the break. Alright, guys, looks like second half has already commenced as Portugal are the ones to kick off first. Well, kick off second, but in this match they kick off. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. Nuno Mendes with it. He finds Cristiano Ronaldo, but what a tackle here from, I believe, Luka Modric. Of course, Luka Modric does know Cristiano Ronaldo since they both play for Real Madrid. And also Mateo Kovacic as well, since Kovacic also played for Real Madrid. So yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo do know these two Croatians. But anyway, here's Nuno Mendes with it. Nuno Mendes finds Leao. Leao shoots and he scores to give Portugal the lead for the first time. The players from the subs are in jubilant. They're jubilant because Portugal have taken the lead for the first time after so much defending, so much of bad defending. But you got to take a wonderful finish here from Leao. The keeper should have made a save here, but I digress because it was a wonderful finish here from Leao. Livakovic made no effort making that save. And it was a wonderful pure finish from Leao, from the AC Milan winger. As Portugal have a 2-1 lead over Croatia. But can Croatia step up? Or will it be a different story? Looks like here's Josko Guardiol. Guardiol makes a pass here to Stanisic. Stanisic to Modric. But Portugal makes a wonderful tackle as now they have the ball. Here's Rafa Leao. Leao tries to find Ronaldo, but what an interception here from the Croatian defender. Now here's Perisic. Perisic to Pongrajic. Pongrajic to Guardiol. Guardiol to Perisic. Back to Guardiol. Croatia, they're in need for an equalizing goal here. And none other than Luka Modric. Here's Kramaric. Kramaric to Kovacic. Kovacic to Budimir. Now here's Perisic. Perisic shoots, but what a save here from Costa. But it's going to be substitution here for, I believe, it is Portugal, as Bernardo Silva comes off for Pedro Neto. And Pasalic comes off for, I believe, it's Fruk. Looks like Croatia goes long, but it was a wonderful save here from Livakovic. We've already reached the 1 hour mark. 30 minutes left. Can Portugal hold on, or will they go for the second goal to maybe have an insurance, like basically get an insurance goal, I would say. I kind of don't know what I'm saying right now. But anyway, Portugal have the opportunity. Croatia, of course, defend very well, thanks to Fruk. So Portugal have a corner kick. Can they score the insurance goal, or will Croatia somehow defend? Looks like it's Fernandes to take the corner. He finds Nuno Mendes. Still Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with it. Nuno Mendes to Fernandes. Fernandes to Diaz. Diaz to Neves. Neves to Leao. Leao shoots, but it hits the crossbar. I can't believe Portugal have the opportunity, but they squandered it. Now here's Leao. Leao to Vitinha. Well, Fernandes to Vitinha. Vitinha to Neto. But what an interception here from Croatia as they get out of danger. Now here's Ivan Perisic. Perisic with it. Still Perisic. Perisic tries to find the player, but what an intervening play here from Portugal. As they now take the pressure, they absorb the pressure. Vitinha in a build-up play here. Fernandes there. Fernandes finds Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch to Leao. Leao to, I believe that is Neves, João Neves, as he scores what could be an insurance goal for Portugal and what could wrap the game here to book their spot into the round of 16. It was actually a wonderful dummy play from Cristiano Ronaldo, and what a finish here from João Neves. Too good for Livakovic as he gives Portugal their third goal of the match and also book their spot into the round of 16. What are we seeing here? I'm pretty sure the bookies are really hoping that Portugal would get the win here. A huge resulting win over the Croatians. But can Croatia get themselves back? I don't think so because he's offside. Sorry, as I can see, my mouth is literally rusty right now because this has been a very interesting game. Both these sides have chances. Mostly it was Portugal, as they had 2 chances in which 2 of them have actually been converted. But you can see the passes as Croatia had more passes than Portugal. But somehow, Portugal, despite having low passes than them, Croatia, they just can't find the breakthrough. And now Croatia have the opportunity to score the second goal, which could give themselves back into the game. But Portugal, they know what to do. They can absorb the pressure easily. Substitution here for Portugal as João Cancelo comes off for Ruben Neves. Corner kick here for Croatia. What can they do? Heads it into the box, but Portugal managed to get this one very easily. Cristiano Ronaldo makes a run here. He finds João Neves. João Neves to Pedro Neto. Neto to João Neves. João Neves to Ruben Neves. Then back to Neves again, but this time João Neves. Pedro Neto to Cristiano Ronaldo. But what a tackle here from Croatia as they hope that they can get something here. Get a goal that can get themselves back into the game. But Portugal, all they're doing so far is defending. And they're doing it perfectly. Because now Portugal, they have an opportunity to kill the game here. Here's João Neves. João Neves to Pedro Neto. Then to João Neves. Vitinha to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots from distance. You know that he can shoot from distance. But Livakovic makes an easy save. As that was a tame effort from him. Croatia are on the attack. Luka Modric with it. Modric to Budimir. Budimir to Fruk. Fruk to Modric. Modric to Fruk. Fruk shoots, but what a blocking here from Portugal. But it's still with Croatia as Diogo Costa makes a wonderful save to put it out for a corner kick. But it's going to be a substitution here for Portugal and Croatia as Vitinha comes off for Costa. And Modric, I believe, has come off for Pasalic. But corner kick here for Croatia. But Portugal, they know again. They always know how to absorb the pressure. Batorina comes on for Kramaric. And as I already told you, Modric has already been substituted off for Pasalic. It's going to be a free kick for Portugal. Which means that Portugal, they know that they can easily win the game over Croatia. They just hope that the time can be blown, hopefully. Looks like Ruben Dias is going to be the one to take it. He goes short, of course. He finds Costa. Costa to Neves. Neves to Dias. Dias to Costa. Costa to Fernandes. Fernandes to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo makes a wonderful pass to Neto. Then Neto tries to find Ronaldo or someone else. But it's full time as Portugal get a huge win over Croatia. And they are now in the round of 16 thanks to a wonderful display from Bruno Fernandes, João Neves and Rafa Leao. But you got to give huge credit to Bruno Fernandes, as he of course scored the equalizing goal. If it wasn't for him, Portugal would have had difficulties in getting themselves back into the game. But yeah, Croatia, they bow out in the 2026 World Cup as they lose to Portugal 3-1. Full time, it's Portugal 3, Croatia 1. Alright guys, let's take a look at Rafa Leao's goal here. As you can see, it was a wonderful pass by Bruno Fernandes. And then Nuno Mensch actually got the ball. And then he made a wonderful pass here to Rafa Leao. And somehow Livakovic literally made an ass of himself. Pardon my language, pardon my fruity language there. As Rafa Leao made a wonderful effort. He actually scored it literally in the near post. Livakovic made no effort in making a save. And that's how Portugal, they got the lead for the first time because of that wonderful play. And then, of course, Diogo Costa made a huge save to deny an equalizing goal here from Croatia. What a leaping save from Diogo Costa, man. This man deserves a statue. Like, seriously, leaped up to deny Croatia from getting themselves back into the game. And then, of course, João Neves with the finisher. Wonderful pass here from Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo with the dummy. And, of course, João Neves with a lethal blow, putting a dagger into Croatians' hearts to book their spot into the round of 16. Diogo Costa, of course, is happy. Livakovic is fuming because he thought he could make a save. But when you're up against Portugal's best midfielder, you know it's going to be a hard time for you. But anyway, let's take a look at the match facts. Both these sides had same amount of chances, 7 shots. But I believe Portugal, basically both these sides had the same amount of chances and same amount of shots on target. But it was Portugal that had more reliable chances than Croatia. And because of that, Portugal get the huge win over them. And let's take a look at the performance here. Rafa Leao, of course, is the man of the match. But so is Bruno Fernandes. Both Bruno Fernandes and Rafa Leao had the same rating. But it was Rafa Leao that have actually got more performance than Bruno Fernandes. Rafa Leao got the goal and the assist. Whereas Bruno Fernandes only got the goal. And surprisingly, Cristiano Ronaldo actually got the assist on João Neves. So it wasn't actually a dummy. He actually had a slight touch on the ball, and that's how João Neves got the goal. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please comment to see if I could, basically please comment to see if I could even make more videos for you. Anyway, guys, Portugal have got the huge win over Croatia, and that's all we have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll be back for our next video. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as you witnessed, it was a dominating performance from Portugal. Well, not in the first half, because actually Croatia did actually score a goal beforehand thanks to a penalty goal from Budimir. But then Portugal kind of locked in. Bruno Fernandes scored the equalizing goal at the stroke of halftime. But then in the second half, it was all Portugal. Rafa Leao scored the goal to give Portugal the lead over Croatia for the first time. And then João Neves completely finished the game with a wonderful finish thanks to an assist from Ronaldo. I thought it was actually going to be an assist from one of the players, but actually Ronaldo had a slight touch with the heel, so that's why he gets the assist. Because I'm a bit shocked, because Ronaldo had that similar performance against Uruguay in the 2022 World Cup, but that goal wasn't actually counted because it didn't actually touch fully on the head. So I'm kind of surprised at how Ronaldo got the assist, but let's not talk about it. Portugal did get the job done over Croatia, and that could be the predicted scoreline for the round of 32 clash. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to comment to see what kind of FIFA games I would really want to make for you, because I have a feeling once the round of 32 games are done, the next knockout stage is going to be even better. Too many teams up against each other. It could be even better. So just please feel free to comment so I could, make better videos for you guys. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.